name is Jane. I'm a physical therapist at Rec Center Physical Therapy, and this is Farrell York. She's a physical therapy assistant. We're located within the Rec Center Health Club and Physical Therapy. We're going to talk today about using the foam roller to help with mobility in the middle of your back, called your thoracic spine. A lot of times this is tight in people. I know we've done some videos where you lay longitudinally on it, your whole body, your head, your butt, and you just work on a sustained stretch or just some arm movements to work on mobility, which is awesome. This is another way to do it, to work on what we call segmental mobility, or just kind of localizing or getting more specific at certain levels of your spine. If they feel really sticky or a certain spot feels like, oh, that's where I'm tight, let's get at that and use breathing to help loosen that area up. So Farrell's gonna lay on her back, kind of find the bra line-ish area, knees are bent, hands are behind her head, if she can get to that position. Yep, and then keep your core going, and then lift your seat up. And then all she's going to do is just roll back and forth along the foam roller. And if she finds a sticky spot, she might kind of hang out there, maybe there. And if the rest of her body can handle it, she can drop her head back, even drop her pelvis down, and kind of reach over it, opening up her breastbone. If her body will allow, everybody's a little different. Some people might just come back up to neutral. Go ahead and just come back up, head up too. So she's in a straight position. If she finds her sticky spot, she could just hang there and breathe and just let breath help mobilize that area, or she could play with that. And I'll just typically have people do this maybe, 20 seconds or so. You'll kind of find that where your body becomes apprehensive if you go down too far with the foam roller. Below, like, the ribs feels kind of odd and not like a good place, so don't go there. But you're kind of focusing more on the upper to mid back area. And then about 20-30 seconds, and then lower your seat. And then let's have you come off of that. I talked in another video about a rotational exercise, which is awesome to go along with this. Another one which is really nice, since you have the foam roller, go ahead and go onto your stomach. So I would mobilize with that rolling exercise, and then let's have you scoot down a little bit more, and then go ahead and straddle your feet. And then I want her to turn her palms in, and let's bring this down a little bit. There you go. So she's got on the foam roller. Take a breath in, push the foam roller away so you're shrugging, and then lift your head a little. And then as you exhale, draw your armpits down, keep your elbows straight, and lift your spine up into extension. Inhale, come down to there, shrug, and then unshrug, pulling the armpits down, lifting without moving too much with your head. Your gaze should not go below or above where the foam roller and the floor meet. Inhale, stop there. There's your neutral. Exhale, coming up through here. Inhale there. And then as you exhale, you peel away, lead a little with your head like you're rolling a marble away, but your gaze should not go any higher than where the roller and the floor meet. And inhale down. And then as you exhale, again, leading with the head, limiting the motion, and think about dropping each bone down to lift your chest up, or your breastbone. It's a hard exercise, especially if people are tight. They may not get it. It might be a mobility thing, or it might be a motor control thing. They just don't get it. So you're trying to drop each bone down to lift your breastbone up. And this is a little hard for her too.
It is hard.
Yeah. And then coming back down. You don't go below bra line. I mean, you could, but if I'm working on it, I'm working on mobility here. So I don't really have people go down below here.
I do feel like I'm getting a little bit more segmental the more I go, though. So
Sure.
It does feel like it's getting a little bit better.
And then I have people reinforce just pushing their pubic bone into the floor, just to stabilize their low back area, and then move through here. There you go. Beautiful. That's good. She's getting there. Good. All right. Wonderful. Thanks, Farrell.
Yes, thanks, Jane.